The Supreme Court handed down two more consequential rulings today. One on climate and air pollution restrictions. The other on a controversial immigration policy. In a 5-4 decision, justices gave President Biden the power to end the Trump-era Remain in Mexico policy. It's forced many migrants to wait in that country while they seek asylum in the United States. Chief Justice Roberts and Justice Brett Kavanaugh sided with the court's 3 liberal justices. The ruling is a big win for the White House, no doubt. President Biden's been trying to reverse this policy since he took office last year. Many Republicans are slamming the decision. The Texas Governor Greg Abbott says it will only embolden what he calls the administration's open border policy. In the Supreme Court's second ruling today, justices limited the EPA's ability to restrict carbon emissions from power plants. The vote here, 6-3. Leaders in coal states are celebrating the move. West Virginia's governor says it gives power back to the people. But critics argue it is a major step in the wrong direction and could have horrendous implications for the environment and well beyond. NBC's justice correspondent Pete Williams leads us off tonight. Pete, walk us through the ruling on the EPA case, if you would. What kind of impact could that have?
Sure. So remember last week's decision on Roe? That was a constitutional decision. This is the other part of the Supreme Court's day job, is interpreting federal law. And the question here is whether existing federal law that sets up the Environmental Protection Agency gives it the authority that the EPA wanted to have. Now, the issue here is air pollution. There's no doubt that the Environmental Protection Agency has the authority to limit that. But the question was, can it do it only power plant by power plant within the walls and the fence line of that power plant? Or did it have broader authority to encourage utilities to shift more of the nation's generating capacity away from coal-burning plants toward wind and solar? And today the Supreme Court said the answer to that question is no. Chief Justice John Roberts, writing the majority opinion, said a decision of such magnitude and consequence rests with Congress itself or an agency acting pursuant to a clear delegation from that representative body. And he said Congress simply never gave the EPA that explicit authority on such a major policy initiative. However, the dissenters said, yes, it did. The lead dissent here, written by Elena Kagan, she said the court appoints itself instead of Congress or the expert agency, the decision maker on climate policy. I cannot think of many things more frightening, Shep.
Pete, the court also decided to take up a really controversial elections law case.
Yeah, this is a case that comes from North Carolina. The issue was redistricting. A state court rejected the Republican legislature's map for new congressional districts. And so North Carolina is saying to the Supreme Court, that can't be the way it's supposed to work. They want the court to rule that state legislatures, not state courts, have the last word on how elections are conducted for federal candidates. That's members of Congress and, of course, the president. The Republicans say that's how it's supposed to work, that the Constitution says the legislatures decide the time, place, and manner of choosing candidates. But opponents of this idea, which is known as the independent legislature doctrine, say it would take from state courts the ability to referee disputes and protect voter rights when their rights are threatened, Shep.
Pete Williams, live in our Washington newsroom.